Hello, I'm Joe from Answers in Reason. You might remember last year we released two videos, 10 questions for atheists and 10 questions for theists. We've had a number of video responses and also a load of text responses too. Dave and I, over Christmas, have started recording some response videos. We're going to be answering one question at a time, and we're going to be releasing them weekly. Now, some of the videos actually didn't require much response. They were more, tell us your story about this, and we gave our own story. So some of the questions aren't going to be so much of a interrogated response. You can see that from the first question that we actually did for theists, where we just asked, what sort of theists they were and what God they believed in. That was just for us to understand, when we were speaking to that person, what did they mean by God? So now that we know what they mean by God, we can then listen to the rest of their answers. There's going to be similar ones, I'm sure, throughout the rest of the videos, although we've only recorded a couple of each so far. We are also still looking for more responses, especially from different types of theists. We had a lot of Christian responses, which was great, but we'd love to hear from, say, some Muslims, Hindus, or other forms of polytheists as well. And we'll happily do a second wave of videos targeted the additional responses we get in. So if you're seeing these videos, then please don't be discouraged that you've missed your chance. We are still happy to do more response videos to them as well, because we actually found we quite enjoyed it. That said, we are experimenting with the methodology at the moment. This is something a bit new for us. We don't really do many pre-records, and this is the first time we've done a pre-recorded response video, and the first time we've done it in this way as well. So any critique you have about the way we've done it is also appreciated, because we want it to be as good as it can be for everyone. So now it's time for you to decide whether you want to go down the theist responses first or the atheist responses first. As I mentioned, the first response to the theist questions is more just playing everybody's videos out, just so that they can tell us what kind of theist they are, and you can make your own decisions. Plus, right at the end, we do a little bit of analysis on how people did tend to respond in the text as well, and we charted, the most common responses and all of that. On the atheist side, it was talking about people how they choose to identify themselves, and there were a lot of different takes there, so there was a bit more conversation. That said, though, don't let that discourage you, because after that we have some very, very interesting responses to things like what religion other than yours would you decide to choose, and some amazing commonalities there as well. But anyway, enough of me blathering on. Time for you to decide. Are you going to go down the theist path or the atheist?